Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of Fruitbox. My name is Kim Vassallo and with me tonight we have Ernie. Hello Ernie.
Hello Kim, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
That's good. Have you had a good week?
I've had a rather busy week, yeah.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Well, with the end of financial year and all that sort of stuff, there's lots of things happening.
Oh, good.
Yes, about a few too many.
Keeping you out of mischief, I hope, darling.
Yes, that's it.
We have Benny with us again. Hi, Benny.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. And we also have Cameron back.
Hello.
We didn't scare you off last time, darling.
No, I'm back again.
Oh, fab. Good. And Mark, welcome again, darling.
Yes, I just keep on coming.
Got your checks on again.
The checks on?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're doing a bit of country
Prague.
fling. Prague, check. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, duh. Okay, well, look, let's just move right along. Kim doesn't get the jokes today. She's a bit slow. Our letter this week is from Chip. Chip says, I work in accounts for a big hardware chain. The contact at one of our regular timber suppliers has a really sexy voice. And when I speak with him on the phone, he gives me wood in more ways than one. Lately, I think he started to suspect I'm gay, maybe because I speak with a few extra S's in everything. Now I'm so nervous when I call him that I stutter and get flustered and mix up my 4x2s with my tongue in groove panels. What should I do? P.S. He's really butch and lives in Mansfield. Signed, Chip. Ernie, what should Chip do?
Chip. Well, Chip, I think you're sort of assuming that your friend that's ringing up and giving you an order over the phone's possibly gay, but I think maybe what you need to do is meet him. You're obviously lived somewhere near Mansfield yourself, so maybe get out, ask him on the phone what he does on a Friday night. Does he go down to one of the pubs, do that sort of stuff? Go down and meet him. I'd say he's probably assumed that you are gay. He's probably just being friendly to you on the phone. I don't know if he's necessarily picking you up, which is what I'm getting the gist of this letter is that you think he's pretty hot and what are you going to do and how you're going to meet him. Find out where he is, go down, meet him.
Then it looks like he agrees.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? You're running away there, Dale.
I think you should do absolutely nothing. I think you've got chat room eyes. Because in chat rooms, everyone looks gorgeous. Everyone's gorgeous.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the phone, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of wishful thinking on Chip's behalf. And if I was Chip, I would absolutely do nothing. Yeah, I wouldn't act on it.
Right, just let it go.
Yes.
Just fantasise.
But what if he is gorgeous?
Well,
but how's he going to know?
You're changing your mind, aren't you? Yeah.
no, I still wouldn't do anything. You wait for them to do the first move.
Okay.
Okay, Cameron.
Yes, well, Chip, I think you sound rather horny, if not completely desperate. I think you need to forget about this guy and just go and get out of your system somewhere else, not at work. You're at work, so you should be professional. Forget about this guy. He's probably, ugly as sin. So, yeah, just go and visit a sauna or something,
Mark.
Well, I would say that he definitely knows that you're gay because it's a well-known fact there are 38 letters in the gay alphabet and 12 of them are S's. So I'm sure that he would be well aware of that. But I'd probably just leave it. It's not worth worrying about. He'll bring up the subject if he wants to, or if he wants to meet you for coffee, or if he wants to go out for a drink with you or whatever. I'm sure he'll make mention of it and tell you. So
maybe also the fact is that Chip's being a bit flustered now that he talks on the phone and he's getting this image of this guy. I think maybe Chip's asking for help and what he's going to do to be able to talk to the guy on the phone, not necessarily meeting him. Maybe we're looking at this at the wrong aspect. Maybe Chip just needs to chill out a little bit and.
But I want to know how Chip knows he's really butch without meeting him.
He sounds really butch, mate.
Yeah, well, I can sound really butch too, mate.
But you know what they say?
It's a phone thing. It's a phone.
You know what they say about?
I'm so not butch.
You know what they say about sexy voices and telephones? The person never
exactly. They never look the same.
No.
Yeah, and I just think you can't. Nothing's guaranteed, Chip.
he might have one of those kidnapper things that he puts over the end of the phone to make his voice sound deeper and more. $8 million for the
We could put a hanky over our microphone and it would sound friggin' hot.
What colour would you use?
Clean one, please. Please.
Give it a go. Let's see if it changes. Viewers out there can shut their eyes and we'll see if it makes sense.
So, look, okay, now let's get back to this, right? So now do we agree?
Sort out his tongue in grooves to start off.
Well, what does that mean?
Oh, I think it's
a floorboard.
It's a floor, yeah, you know, where they all slap together.
okay.
I think
I thought it was some
I
kind
think Chip's getting himself tongue-tied over the fantasy of this guy, and Chip, I think you need to go out and do something about your own.
Do it somewhere else.
Forget about this guy.
And look, he's in Mansfield. I mean, obviously Chip works somewhere near Mansfield, and I don't know if there's a great deal of saunas or anything that goes on around Mansfield or Alexandra or that sort of area, but you need to maybe come down to Melbourne, have a good weekend out, and maybe get this guy out of your system. If you really do want to meet the guy, then find out where he goes on a Friday night and just go down and meet him and have a drink. You know, it might put you out of your misery for a while, but certainly I think you need to, once you're at work, I think you need to work a little bit more professionally.
He wants to meet you at the RSL. Well,
he'll be wearing white
wrong with
sports
the
coat
RSL?
incarnation. Yeah.
come down and join me at bingo.
Oh, I like the RSL. They do good food.
absolutely.
You're off the track now.
Sorry. Okay.
I think also,
Well,
sorry, the issue is he doesn't know whether this guy is gay or not, so he doesn't know how to figure this out.
Yeah.
That's
It's all about his expectations.
It is,
He's got a lot of expectations, and when they're not met, you end up feeling let down, and it's your own expectations that let you down in the end.
so
thank
forget
you,
about
Benny.
it.
Okay.
Chip, forget about it.
Take
Forget
it back
about
to the
it.
studio.
All right. Well, thank you, panel. I think Chip would have got a lot out of that. So that was the Fruit Box for this week, and I'd like to thank you all for listening to us. And if you would like us to tackle some of your problems, then you can write to us at the address that is flashing past on your screen right now. And we will see you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.